Bean, 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 bean.
Doodling! Welcome to Bean Doodling. I'm your host, Kara Bean, and we're going to draw characters today. So I hope you have some paper with you and something you like to draw with. And we're going to begin. We're going to think about simple cartoon characters that you can draw. That it's not intimidating, it's not hard, you can handle it. And that takes thinking about things you like. You kind of need to make a list. Like, what's me? What comes out when I think about who I am and what I could draw to represent me? So you can see I have a C and a B here, and I'm kind of playing with the letter C and going, maybe that could be a character, or maybe I just put a big eyeball on the B and it's got little legs, right? And that could be a character. Characters can be anything. That's a really fun thing about cartooning is you can draw yourself to be anything you want. You could be this tiny and little adorable thing, or you could be a big scary monster, and you could have multiple characters to represent different parts of you. So, because my last name is Bean, a lot of times I draw myself. This kind of looks like the bean here. So that was supposed to be a C. As a bean shape. So that's like an easy one that I'll use. But sometimes I want to draw a more detailed comic, so I might draw myself more like a human. So I might give myself a head and a neck and shoulders. And I might look at my hair and go, oh, okay, this is what my hair looks like today. And eyes. Right? Right, so I could draw myself more like an actual human, and that takes time and that takes practice. So if that's intimidating to you, you could also just stick with very simple things. And maybe you'd like to be an animal, and that could be fun too. You can think about like, what kind of animals do you like? What's something that you feel like represents you? Maybe it would be fun to be, I'm thinking like a spider that could just jump down. Maybe I'd give myself a couple big eyes here, little pinchy mouth, right? You could be a spider. Maybe you want to feel prestigious and important and powerful, so you could draw yourself, give yourself a circle for a head and some kind of shape for a body, and give yourself a big crown. Maybe you are royalty, and maybe you are powerful. Maybe that'll be nicer. All right. All right, so you could draw yourself sort of in a costume or having an outfit that goes with your character, and that can be fun too. And I think it's just good to just try out a whole bunch of things and try to find something that works. Well, like, what kind of eyes do I want? Do I want to have big googly eyes like that? You can have, let's say, even if your character is just a triangle, little triangle character, add some legs to it. What kind of eyes should this little triangle character have? The simplest eyes I could do is just a couple dots. And it's little triangle man. Okay, and that's a character. And maybe it's a tortilla chip and it's food. And that can be fun too. Maybe you want to be a cupcake. Just put eyes on things and test it out. Does that feel like you? Are you a cupcake? Maybe it needs a cute little hat. And some shoes. All right. Let's talk about monsters, because sometimes you want to draw yourself angry or just like really intense. So let me back up so we got some more paper here. Let's do like, how do you make yourself feel big and strong and powerful, I think, and maybe intimidating. So let's say you had a big shape. Let's go with like a big sphere like shape here. I'm going to give myself 2 huge arms, maybe a head on top, just big muscles, just huge arms, big hands, maybe a frowny teeth, mouth, there's lots of teeth, and maybe if you want to look angry. This is a funny thing, and I've noticed it in my videos. When I'm trying to make an emotion in a character, I make the face, even if I'm not looking at my face. If I want it to look happy, I start smiling, and if I want it to look scary, I like make a scary face, and that weirdly helps my character have more emotion. So I'm making a scary face, eyebrows down, big eyes. Right, so there I've got head for my character. He needs 2 little legs. Maybe some horns. And then you can always come up with like fun, costumes for your characters too. And I'll let you in on a little secret. When I'm feeling weak and like not that strong, sometimes drawing stronger characters makes me feel stronger. And sometimes when I'm feeling angry and crazy, if I draw like cute little things, it calms me down. And you could experiment with that too and just see how drawing different kinds of characters might make you feel. So that's what I want you to do today, is just fill up a page with characters and see if any of those characters start to tell you stories. And maybe you can draw about those stories or write them down, or at least tell someone you care about a funny story that you just made up. Okay. Thanks so much for drawing with me. Have a great rest of the day and keep doodling.